It was the final week of Jesus' earthly ministry. The cross was looming on the horizon. Sitting with his disciples on the Mount of Olives, overlooking the temple, Jesus spoke of the end of the age and his return. He used a parable to illustrate his message. It was a parable rooted in something familiar to every Jewish listener: a wedding, the parable of the 10 virgins. The air was thick with excitement as the wedding festivities were about to begin. In the small village, nestled among the rolling hills of ancient Judea, the streets were alive with the soft glow of oil lamps and the scent of fresh flowers. In ancient Jewish culture, marriage had 2 stages. First, a legal contract bound the couple, but they did not yet live together. The groom then left to prepare a place for his bride, usually at his father's house. The bride had to remain faithful and ready, as the groom could return at any time, often at night. His arrival was announced by a shout and the blowing of a shofar or trumpet. The bridal party, including bridesmaids, had to be prepared with their lamps trimmed and filled with oil to join the wedding procession. 10 young maidens, the bride's close friends, were honored as bridesmaids. Their crucial role was to light the way and welcome the bridegroom and his companions to the bride's house or banquet. The 10 young women ensured the path was well lit for the nighttime procession, symbolizing honor and celebration before joining the wedding feast. The 10 maidens gathered outside, their lamps flickering in the night breeze. They eagerly awaited the call that would announce the bridegroom's arrival. But as the hours passed, their excitement gave way to drowsiness. The night grew darker, and an unexpected delay tested their patience. This delay was not unusual. In ancient Jewish weddings, the groom would often negotiate final marriage arrangements with the bride's father before fetching her, and those negotiations could take hours. One by one, their eyes grew heavy, and soon all 10 had fallen asleep. Suddenly, a loud voice pierced the silence.
"Behold, the bridegroom is coming! Go out to meet him!"
The 10 maidens awoke with a start. Their moment had come. Quickly, they reached for their lamps, but to their horror, 5 of them realized their flames had grown dim. Their oil had run out. Desperately, they turned to their companions.
"Give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out."
But the 5 wise maidens shook their heads.
"We do not have enough for both us and you. Go quickly to the merchants and buy oil for yourselves."
Panicked, the 5 unprepared maidens rushed off into the night to find oil. But while they were away, the bridegroom arrived. The wise maidens, their lamps burning brightly, joined the procession and entered the wedding feast. The doors were shut behind them. Sometime later, the 5 foolish maidens returned, their lamps now lit, but they were too late. They knocked frantically on the door, calling out,
"Lord, Lord, open to us."
From within came the solemn reply,
"Truly, I say to you, I do not know you."
The door remained shut. Jesus concluded the parable with a powerful warning. "Watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour in which the Son of Man is coming." This story is not just about a wedding. It is a divine lesson on spiritual readiness. The bridegroom represents Jesus Christ, and the 10 virgins symbolize those who profess to follow him. The oil represents spiritual preparedness, the Holy Spirit, faith, and a life of obedience. The 5 wise virgins teach us the importance of being ready at all times, maintaining a close relationship with God, and living in a way that honors him. Their extra oil signifies their diligent preparation, their faith, and their endurance. The 5 foolish virgins, on the other hand, illustrate those who take their faith lightly. They assumed there would always be time to prepare, but when the moment of truth arrived, they were found lacking. Their last-minute efforts could not save them. The closed door symbolizes the finality of Christ's return. There will be no second chances when he comes again. Are you ready? The midnight cry is coming. No one knows the day or hour when Christ will return. Will you be like the wise virgins, prepared and watchful, or like the foolish ones, caught unprepared when it is too late? Now is the time to ensure that your lamp is filled. Seek God daily, walk in obedience, and let your light shine. For when the final call comes, only those who are ready will enter into the joy of the Master. The door is still open, but it won't be forever. Be wise. Be ready.